Toji Fushiguro, the Sorcerer Killer, a man who stands out in a world filled with cursed techniques and powerful sorcerers. He's not just an antagonist in Jujutsu Kaisen, he's an anomaly, a character shrouded in tragedy, defined by sheer strength, and haunted by a past that drives him to confront the world's most powerful sorcerers. Today, we're diving deep into the story of Toji Fushiguro, exploring his background, his devastating fighting style, and the complex layers of tragedy that shape him into the unforgettable anomaly of Jujutsu Kaisen. Toji Fushiguro, originally Toji Zenin, was born into a prestigious yet harsh Zenin clan, but unlike other clan members, Toji was born with a heavenly restriction, a unique condition that erased all cursed energy from his body. And a family that values cursed techniques above all else, Toji was seen nothing more than a failure. As a child, Toji faced unthinkable abuse. Isolated, rejected, and thrown into a disciplinary pit filled with cursed spirits, he was left with scars, both visible and invisible, that defined his life. Growing up in a clan obsessed with power, Toji was treated less than a human, feeling his resentment that would later drive him to reject the Jujutsu world entirely. However, amidst this bitterness, Toji found a brief sense of peace when he met his first wife. Her kindness softened him, providing him with a glimpse of life without resentment or anger. During this period, Toji left behind his violent life as a sorcerer killer and even took on his wife's surname, becoming Toji Fushiguro, a symbolic gesture that showed his willingness to move beyond the Zenin clan's legacy. But this fragile peace wouldn't last. After his wife's death, Toji's hope for a different life faded, and he reverted to his cold, detached self. Her loss reopened the wounds from the past, driving him back to the life he tried to leave behind. Once again, Toji was alone, hardened by loss and driven by resentment. He returned to a life as a mercenary, severing all remaining ties with the Jujutsu world. This brief glimpse of happiness, followed by the painful return to his former self, only deepened Toji's cold and ruthless persona, cementing his transformation into the Sorcerer Killer. This moment in Toji's life reveals an often overlooked depth to his character, a man who for a brief period had experienced warmth and companionship but lost it due to tragedy. His wife's death reinforced his belief that happiness was fleeting and unattainable, pushing him further into a life of cold, detached warrior bound by nothing and no one. Unlike other sorcerers, Toji doesn't rely on cursed techniques or energy. Instead, his heavenly restriction enhances his physical abilities to an almost superhuman level, granting him unmatched strength, speed, and heightened senses. With no cursed energy, Toji is essentially undetectable in the Jujutsu world, moving like a ghost through barriers and remaining invisible to those who rely on detecting cursed energy. In many ways, Toji is the perfect predator in a world full of sorcerers. One of Toji's greatest assets is his inventory curse, a cursed spirit he trained to carry and store his weapons. This spirit serves as a living storage unit, allowing Toji to seamlessly switch between weapons in the heat of battle. With instant access to an extensive arsenal, he can adapt his strategy on the fly, a feature that gives him an edge even against elite sorcerers. Toji's inventory curse enables him to wield cursed tools like the inverted spear of heaven and the split soul katana with deadly precision. The inverted spear allows him to negate curse techniques, cutting through Gojo's infinity and landing a direct hit on the strongest sorcerer alive. The split soul katana, on the other hand, is a weapon that can slice through the very essence of his opponents, even those with resilient cursed energy. Toji's combat approach is strategic and ruthless. With his inventory curse and arsenal of weapons, he adapts to his opponent's strengths and weaknesses in real time. His ability to switch weapons, combined with his unmatched physical prowess, make him a terrifying opponent even for sorcerers like Geto and Gojo. Toji is proof that true power doesn't come from cursed energy. It can also come from mastering one's physical abilities and wits. In 2006, Toji Fushiguro, the Sorcerer Killer, accepts a job that will put him against the strongest sorcerers of his time. His mission: assassinate the star plasma vessel Riko Amanai. Toji's approach is calculated. He places a bounty on Riko, sending waves of enemies to tear down her protectors, Gojo and Geto, while he waits for the perfect moment to strike. When the time comes, Toji just proves how lethal he can be. Using the inverted spear of heaven, he pierces through Gojo's infinity, a feat no one thought possible. Toji outmaneuvers Gojo, exploiting his weaknesses with precision and dealing with what appears to be a fatal blow. After defeating Gojo, Toji tracks down Geto and Riko, killing Riko without hesitation. In his fight with Geto, Toji's raw power and technique shine as he effortlessly counters Geto's attacks. His ability to remain undetected and adapt to his opponents make him a nightmare even for the most powerful sorcerers. Despite taking down two of the strongest sorcerers of his generation, Toji's view of himself remains tainted by his past, his final words to Geto reflecting his self-loathing. "You guys, with all your blessed talents, lost to a monkey like me who can't even use Jujutsu." It's a bitter acknowledgement that no matter how powerful he becomes, Toji will always see himself as inferior in the eyes of the Jujutsu world. While Toji excels as a sorcerer killer, his actions are driven by more than just survival. His pride and ego are a direct result of the Zenin clan's rejection and the resentment he harbors against the Jujutsu society. In Toji's mind, defeating the strongest sorcerer, Gojo Satoru, would be the ultimate way to prove his worth. But it is this very pride that leads to his downfall. After killing Gojo once, Toji underestimates him, failing to recognize Gojo's potential for growth. When Gojo returns, Toji is blindsided by Gojo's new mastery of techniques, including the Hollow Technique Purple. In his final moments, Toji's arrogance fades, replaced by a rare moment of reflection. He remembers his son, Megumi, and gives Gojo a message about Megumi's future with the Zenin clan. This act shows that beneath his pride and ruthlessness, Toji still holds a complex connection to his son and his past. Toji's life is steeped in tragedy. His first death, after the brutal battle with Gojo, reveals a man whose final thoughts are of his son. Despite selling Megumi to the Zenin clan, Toji entrusts Gojo with the knowledge of his son's future, hoping that perhaps Gojo will protect Megumi from the same fate that Toji himself endured. In the Shibuya incident arc, Toji is resurrected, but rather than allowing himself to harm Megumi, he takes his own life without revealing their connection. Toji expresses relief at the hearing that Megumi identifies as a Fushiguro rather than a Zenin. It's a selfless act of protection, one of the few moments where Toji chooses to protect rather than destroy. Beneath his role as the sorcerer killer, Toji is a man who gambles, not just with money, but with his life and choices. It's a trait that contrasts with his calculated, ruthless persona, revealing a part of him that seeks meaning in taking risks. This love for gambling is a reflection of Toji's inability to see his own worth despite his gifts and talents. Toji Fushiguro stands out as an anomaly in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. He is a character shaped by contrast, a man born into a powerful clan yet cursed without power, blessed with raw strength yet unable to find his own worth, feared as a killer but ultimately a tragic figure haunted by his past. In the end, Toji's life was defined by a struggle with identity, power, and legacy. His two deaths reflect the complex man he became, first as a proud warrior defying the sorcerer society, and second as a father making a quiet, selfless sacrifice for his son. Toji wasn't just a sorcerer killer. He was a man who, in his final moments, chose to rather protect than destroy, and that is why he remains one of the most compelling and tragic characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this analysis, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on Toji Fushiguro in the comments below. Until next time.